And I just think it's hilarious that they lost God. I think of all the dumb things I've done in my faith, I've never lost Jesus. Verse 41, it says, every year Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the Passover festival. Do you see that? It says every year they went to Jerusalem. When Jesus was 12 years old, they attended the festival as usual. After the celebration was over, they started home to Nazareth, but Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem. His parents didn't miss him at first because they assumed he was among other travelers. So they would have been traveling with family, friends from their area, and they just saw Jesus maybe that morning, and they just thought he was walking with another family. So it's evening time, and they realize that Jesus is not with them. But when he didn't show up that evening, they started looking for him among their relatives and friends. When they couldn't find him, they went back to Jerusalem to search for him there. Now, think about this. It was a day's journey they have traveled. So it's now nighttime. They've stopped traveling. Now they got to go back to Jerusalem. That's another day. So there's 2 days that Jesus has been away from them at this point. And so they couldn't find him. They went back to Jerusalem to search for him there. 3 days later, they discovered him in the temple. So that means 5 days have gone on that Jesus has not been with them. 5 days. And so he's sitting among the religious teachers, listening to them and asking questions. All who heard him were amazed at his understanding and his answers. So they're amazed at Jesus, what he is saying. And so they find him in the temple where they had taken him all of his life. Jesus knew what the temple was, and it was not strange to him, and that's where he went. And I just think it's hilarious that they lost God. I think of all the dumb things I've done in my faith, I've never lost Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy about that. And so whenever I feel like, man, I've messed up here, I think about Mary and Joseph and go, I didn't lose Jesus. So that's good.